What's going on, boxing fans? It's Julian Williams with The Distance here for my post-fight video for Ali Funeka versus Joan Guzman, the lightweight versus welterweight fight. Practically, overall, it was a pretty decent fight. It wasn't necessarily a big-time action-packed fight, that a lot of casual fans want to see, but it was a very decent fight. I did give the fight to Joan Guzman on I'm pretty much on effect, ring generalship, and the rounds I gave to Funeka were pretty much on aggression. The first couple rounds I did give to Joan Guzman pretty much because there were exchanges, and Guzman was getting the better out of the exchange. He was landing more shots, he was landing the better shots, and he was landing very crisp shots. So I gave the first two rounds to Joan Guzman. Third round I gave to Ali Funeka because that's when Ali Funeka started to kind of put a little more pressure on Guzman. So I gave him round 3, and then round 4 I gave to Ali Funeka on pretty much aggression. I gave him round 4, and round 5 I gave to Funeka, and that was one of those rounds that could have gone either way. It was kind of a swing round, if you ask me. Round 5, I know that Harold Leatherman gave it to Guzman. I gave that one to Funeka. Round 6, we had the knockdown off the looping right hand, and Funeka went down 10-8, Joan Guzman. So now on my card, Guzman was winning the fight by a point pretty much because of the knockdown. So round 7 I gave to Funeka. I gave round 7 to Funeka pretty much because he was more aggressive in the round, and he knew with the knockdown, it being a close fight on the cards, he had to kind of be a little more effective. He had to do a lot more work for the rest of the fight because that knockdown that knockdown did kind of come back and bite him on the ass, when it came to the scorecards somewhat. So I gave round 7 to Funeka. I gave round 8 to Funeka. I gave 8 to Funeka because I did think basically that he was another round on effective aggression. So I gave round 7, I gave round 8 to Funeka. Round 9 I gave to Joan Guzman. Round 10, another round could have gone either way. It was kind of one of those rounds like round 9 when Guzman kind of stole it from Funeka. That's really what I saw. And then 11-12 I gave to Joan Guzman on ring generalship. So overall, it was a really good fight. The scorecards were 114-113 Funeka, 114-113 Guzman, 116-111 for Guzman, and it was a very good fight. I think with Joan Guzman, I think he fought the perfect fight practically, though he wasn't. I honestly think it would have been a much better fight if it was a lightweight bout, because really there's nothing that I can rave about, because still taken away from me is the fact that it was kind of a welterweight versus lightweight fight. So it kind of takes away from the credit, just because it discredit Joan Guzman's discrediting himself by coming in well above the weight. So that's really the problem I have with this fight. But overall, I did think that Funeka really should have kept Guzman at the end of the jab. He should have doubled up a little more, but it's going to be hard against a fighter that moves all the time the way that Guzman does. And I do recommend the move up to 140 pounds for Guzman if he doesn't want to, because his article's talking about he wants to fight Marcos Maidana. So we'll see. But overall, Guzman did fight a great fight, though it was a welterweight versus lightweight fight, as previously alluded to. He fought a great fight. I'll give him all the credit in the world for this fight. So I hope to see more from Funeka in the future. More than likely, we're going to see him fight for that IBF lightweight championship against whoever is number 2 or number 1 or whatever. But I don't think that this fight should affect Funeka's rankings in the IBF system, just because he basically came in and he fought a welterweight that didn't make that I guess refused to make 135 pounds. So anyway, that was the distance. Thanks for watching. Peace.